Hi, Paragon Mills artists. I hope you're doing well. This is Mrs. Negron, your art teacher. I know I look a little different. I have my mask, trying to follow the whole safety and social distancing. But we're still doing the videos to feature different artists. And today I have the pleasure to introduce to you Miss Donna Woodley.
Hi, Paragon Mills students. How are you?
Well, Donna,
It's good to be here.
yeah, absolutely. Well, we've been doing these videos for a bit. We've had the pleasure of meeting other artists in the city, and we'd really like to learn more about you. Can you tell us about how you got inspired to start art or be an artist?
Sure. It is kind of a long story that I'll make short. I went to school originally to study accounting and then got out of school and just realized that that wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I went back to school for fashion design, took a drawing class and happened to be really good at it, and I ended up getting an A out of the class. And so fast forward, I had an accounting job still, got laid off during the real estate plummet, and then decided to go back to art school. So I went back to TSU and studied art, and then that's just kind of set a path to study and create more art.
That's amazing. That just goes to show that even if you have like a plan or an idea of what do you want to be and what you want to do, things can change,
right,
you know, and in this case for the better.
Right,
yeah,
definitely. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about your background. Are you from Nashville?
I'm originally from Memphis, and I came to Nashville for school and decided to stay. And I've been off and on living in Nashville, so I would move away a little bit, and then I come back maybe like after a year. I'm so drawn to Nashville. I love it. Yeah.
That's like us, me too. Like I moved here from Detroit, and love the South. I wouldn't go back up north.
Oh yeah, it's something about the South that is just very warm, and like not just only in temperature, but but you know, it just in the nature of people.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Well, tell us a little bit about the art that you have at your studio.
Well, I am mainly a painter. I'm venturing out into some other media, but the majority of what I do is paint, and I love to paint people, primarily because I think that everyone has a story that is worthy of being listened to and heard and told. And so I just like to get into painting people, and what I try to do is I'll try to pull out their personality in the painting. Which I think I've been pretty successful at. but yeah, I'm a painter. A lot of the times I'll paint myself because it's the easiest person. Like I don't have to ask anybody to model. But yeah, so I like to incorporate different symbols, as you can see here, in these larger paintings. I put a toilet in here. Which symbolizes a throne, because people often refer to a toilet as a throne. And so it's just talking about black men and the perception of black men in American society, and then their perceptions of themselves. So so it has all to do with kind of like, the name of this series is called The Royal Court. And so yeah, so I asked some of my male friends to model for me, and they agreed, and I'll do a photo shoot, and then I'll just come and I'll blow up the photos, and as you can see, you know, and then I just go to town. Yeah, try to pull something out of that.
Wow, I really like the use of the colors that you chose. Really make things pop, and like I know this artist personally, and he always wears colorful things, but even like with the art, the painting on the right and this one here, the use of color. What kind of colors do you like to use in your art? Are you drawn to certain shades or?
I love I like vibrant colors. I like to use complementary colors a lot.
Can you tell us a little bit about complementary?
Oh yeah, sure. So complementary, so you have the color wheel, and you have the primary colors, you have the secondaries. So primary is gonna be red, blue, and yellow, and then secondary is gonna be orange, green, and purple. And so essentially, the primaries and secondaries have a complement to each other. So the complement to red is gonna be green, purple and yellow, and then blue and orange. And so they're called complements. They complement. They really kind of are like the perfect marriage. Right. So if I use red and green, if we think about Christmas, red and green, they go so well together, just like blue and orange. Right. And any version of that. So you could have a shade or a tint. Shade meaning a darker blue, tint meaning a lighter blue, and any shade or tint of orange, and it should go very nicely together. So yeah, that's why I like to use complementary colors. Yeah.
Wow. Well, this work is amazing. Thank you so much for giving us your time today.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
Sharing your space. So I want you to listen to what Miss Donna said about this idea of primary and complementary colors. I think that would be a really good task. Maybe if you can go around your homes and see what complementary colors you can find. She mentioned red and green as a complement, orange and blue, and purple and yellow. So look around your home, see what you can match together. Well, I can't wait to see you all when we get back. But this is a new artist for you all to really be inspired for when we get back to art class. Bye, y'all.